California, and Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. And away we go. Irving on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Two-point shot for Curry. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Curry to bring it up. Lead is 2. Curry, it goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Irving. Durant with the basketball up top. They lead it. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, big finish at the rim. Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times, things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Celtics have it. Irving to Hayward. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curry into the front court. 8-2 our score. To Durant. Has a look. With another basket there. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Curry, that's off the side of the rim, short. Irving. Tatum. Carries it on the catch and shoot.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking? Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. Curry to Thompson. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Curling inside. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Brown into the front court. Down 8. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Durant across the timeline. His team on top by 8. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Green to Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound to Rozier. Curry. Down low to Cousins. With the flush. Taking on all comers. feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
It's Klay Thompson with the rock. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Jaylen Brown. To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock from long range. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Nope. First one does not go. Second to 3. Got it.
For the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Warriors basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Green to Durant. Thompson. They'll get it down to Green. Inside, he scores.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Warriors have it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Golden State basketball. Livingston gets it in the right corner. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Rozier into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Tough make through traffic.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down by 15. Horford knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Thompson is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Boston with the basketball. To Horford. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. Aaron Baines powers it through.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Screen, I got your help.
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Green. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. but there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down big. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Curry to Green. Celtics have it. And a nice finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Cleans it and a putback slam. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Here's Curry with it up top. His team on top by 13. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Boston with 4 to shoot to Hayward. Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Cousins. Curry to Durant. Rebound for Smart. Irving into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Irving. Wide open look, won't go. To Cousins. The drive, right to the basket, and the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the... Can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Irving brings the ball up court. Takes stock of the floor. Irving on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry. Rebound pulled in by Hayward. Irving to Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
It's the second. One more coming. It's all 3 free throws. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Warriors have the basketball. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
It's denied by Horford. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Green. Durant. And he knocks it down. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Swings it to Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward. Hayward unable to connect. Irving to Hayward. Irving to Hayward. Going to launch beyond the arc. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kevin Durant has it. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, blocked by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Irving. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Green to Durant. Curling inside. Durant doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Horford. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip.
Number 12, Terry Rozier.
Warriors have the basketball to Durant. Oh, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul.
Thompson. Here's Durant for two. Gets his shot up off the mark. Irving with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Durant not going down here. Brown with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Tatum can't connect. Durant with the basketball up top. The advantage is 13 points. To Durant. Smart tactics. Moves in for the higher percentage shot. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Green to Durant. With another basket there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Turned away by Cousins. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Thank you for your cooperation. Subbing in for the Celtics.
It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot. Possession lies with Golden State. Durant. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul. The Celtics.
Durant. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Rozier. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Now a three. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Curry with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Durant knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Irving. Shot by Kyrie, no good. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. A shot by KD, no good. Turned away by Bell.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Kyrie with the rock. Beyond the arc for three. Textbook defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Irving tosses. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Shot from the lane won't go. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Steph lets loose. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
KD with the rock. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Durant, pass to Cousins, down low. Slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Hayward. Tatum. Good offense, beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Over and back. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Celtics have it. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Cousins up to block the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Curry, and a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Fires the three. Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Flushes it home. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
They work it down to Cousins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And he misses that one free throw. To Horford. To Hayward. 4-3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot 2.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Jaylen Brown. Inside, he scores.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Curry. Boston secures the rebound. To Hayward. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. It's the Warriors who